Hello, friends, and welcome to beautiful Nicolay Field here on the campus of Adrian College and the home of Bulldog baseball. Today, ACTV presents this MIAA matchup between the visiting Scots of Alma College and your Adrian College Bulldogs. My name is Nathan Linder, joined by Michael Hale. And Michael, this is game 2 of a doubleheader today and the rubber match of a 3-game series. The first game on Thursday was a 14-inning thriller where the Bulldogs lost in heartbreaking fashion. The second, the game just before this, the Bulldogs bats came out to play and Adrian won 18-7. We'll recap those games later, but how do the Scots put that first game behind them and prepare for another 9 innings of baseball right now?
Just putting that first game behind them and looking at this as just a new ball game, as it really is. Just top of the first, we get started.
Yeah, it's Bleedsdale to lead off for the Scots. Very similar lineup for Alma and the Bulldogs here in game 2. The 1-2, and it goes low. And for Adrian, starting on the bump today is Ambrose Horwath. He boasts a 9.00 ERA in 8 innings pitched through 3 games. This is only his second start of the year. That one spiked low again. What can you expect out of the lefty here tonight, Michael?
I think we can see him pounding the strike zone, looking to get ahead in counts, as I believe he did here in this first batter.
That ball 4 just misses up high, and a full count first batter walk for the Alma Scots puts them in business. It's Brent Goodpaster, the second baseman. The last game in his first at-bat. Got a single through the 5-6 hole. First pitch is a strike for Horwath. Bleasdale away from first. Horwath at the pitch. Misses up and in.
And with a batter or runner on first base here as a lefty, Horwath has a bit of an advantage, being able to see the runner and see what his lead's looking like.
Horwath's 1-1 is hit off the hands. Ground ball for 2, 5, 4, 3, and they don't get him at first, but they get the lead runner on the play from Davis over to Jimenez. So the Bulldogs get one out, and still the runner at first is now Goodpaster, who in the last game he reached, but it was caught stealing by David Kedro, who is behind home plate again in this one. Horwath's first pitch is outside. That one also misses. 2 balls and no strikes. A little bit of command issues early on for Horwath.
Yeah, he's just got to settle down here, find his first strike of this at-bat here.
That one off the hands, pulled away foul up into the lights, and that's well out of play here at Nicolay Field. 2-1 the count.
Got ahead of that fastball there.
The shortstop for the Scots, it's Kyler Warren. Sends one right center field. Ranging over to make the play is Hayward. And Goodpaster has to retreat back to first. 2 outs in the top of the first.
Yeah, great job getting through the first 3 of the lineup here, and now just attacking the heart of this Scots lineup.
Yeah, Alex Kovalik now up, went 2 for 4 last game. Horwath's first pitch is down low. Kovalik lays off.
Good idea mixing an off-speed in early on, as the Scots are primarily looking to see first pitch fastballs for strikes, throwing a little curveball early, get them off their rhythm.
Yeah, another breaking ball there. It evens up the count at 1-1. Horwath's 1-1 delivery is fouled straight towards the Scots dugout. That was a scary sight. I think it hit the step just before the dugout, and no one was harmed.
Heads up in there. Always a little scary being on the home plate side of the dugout.
Horwath ahead, 1-2 to Kovalik, and just misses outside. Two and two count with Goodpaster away from first. Delivers and it's low. Kedro stops, but it gets away. And Goodpaster holds at first base. Kedro able to maintain it.
Good hop behind the dish there. Even though it got a little bit behind him, able to hop up, locate it, and keep the runner at first.
The payoff pitch, runner goes, and it misses just inside. Horwath wanted it. Runner takes the base anyway on the walk. First and second, 2 outs with Tony Smith up to bat.
Close miss there. And that was the same as the first walk to Bleasdale.
Yeah, 2 walks and 4 batters for Horwath. Got to force at any base now, hoping to just get out of it and settle into this game. That one clicks the outside corner. Gets ahead 0-1. Like I said, only his second start on the year and his 4th appearance overall. Horwath looks like good passer at second. Now delivers. Sliced and towards the Bulldogs dugout this time.
Watch out over there.
Smith behind 0-2 as Horwath has got him right where he wants him. 2 outs, first and second. Top half of the first just getting started here. Misses his spot inside, called a ball.
Good idea though, 0-2. See if you can get out of it with this one pitch here. But now you're in the 1-2, so you still got to go after him.
1-2 from Horwath. He's low again. And I wonder if maybe the ball is a little bit wet, as it has rained on and off here at Nicolay Field in the past couple of hours. Game 1, 30 minutes before, it came down pretty hard. 30 minutes before game 1, and then a couple of showers here and there. The 2-2 to Smith. Roll over, a nice play from Horwath, jumping up to make the catch, and an easy PFP thrown over to first. Bulldogs get out of it. For Alma Scots, no runs on no hits. We head to the bottom of the first. Bulldog bats looking to do what they did in the game 1, put up 7 runs. That'd be something. We'll be right back after this break. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Bulldog bats just around the corner. But for now, Cade Sutherland takes the mound. Michael, what do you got on him?
Yeah, he's making his 5th start today. He's got a 1-1 record with a 9.82 ERA in 14 2/3 innings pitched. Still early in the season, but you got to get the ERA down. And just after that first game now, a lot of arms used in that first game. You got to get a lot of length here, especially with this being try to get a 9-inning game.
Yeah, the Bulldog bats just absolutely demolished every single Alma arm that came out of that bullpen. They put up 18 runs on 18 hits, 6 of those being extra base hits. And they put up 7 in the first inning, so we'll see what they have in store here. It's pretty much the same lineup. Oliver, Bruder, Davis, Kedro, Rogers, Burns, Hayward, Jimenez at second instead of Velardo and Boyke out in center. So Cam Oliver will lead it off here for the Dogs. Last game he led off, he reached on an error by the third baseman. First pitch from Sutherland. Misses off the inside corner. Bulldog bench hyped up to start the game 2.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to want to get off to the same strong start that they did in the first game. Those bats are still hot, so you got to use them while you can.
That one in there at the knees. And getting him back even is 1-1 as Sutherland. And time is called out as I think we got a little bit of a pitch comm issue. That's how Alma has been giving out signs. for the catcher and pitcher. Thought the first game wasn't an issue. We'll see what the issue is here.
Gotta love technology.
Whatever happened to just throwing down the numbers in front of the catcher and letting the pitcher decide. All right, now we're ready for some baseball. Cam Oliver in there, 1-1 count. The pitch, and misses low and inside. Oliver lays off. The 2-1 from Sutherland. Oliver smacks a misplay by Sutherland, and it gets through. Base hit for Cam Oliver, leads off the Bulldogs again. Runner on first, no one out.
Great job staying with the pitch there, putting it right back up the middle to get the Bulldogs off to a hot start here in this game 2.
Brings up the shortstop, Nick Bruder. Last game, he led off, or in the first inning, he flew out to right. That one misses outside from Sutherland. Oliver away from first. Pitch and big swing from Bruder. Got him on the off speed.
Nice slider or curveball. Start middle, and then just break away from the bat. Get the chase.
See if he goes back to it. 1-1 to Bruder. Fastball in there for a strike.
Using that curveball tunnel there. Just pump a fastball right in on the outside corner. Get your strike.
Bruder, line drive center field, base hit. Doesn't get any better than that. First and second, no one out on a 2-strike hit from Nick Bruder.
Great job battling with 2 strikes and just putting it right back up the middle.
Bring up the 3-hitter, the third baseman, Ryan Davis. First offering from Sutherland. Davis squares the bunt. He gets it down. It's a beauty. Sutherland makes the play, throws over to first, and they call him safe. He was off the base.
Close play at first there. I was just getting my head back up, but it looked as if the foot of Ryan Cracked was able to get back onto the base.
Yeah, I think it was the second baseman that was covering Goodpaster, as Cracked was probably up at the grass, expecting the bunt. It didn't come his way. Goodpaster over to cover. I actually kind of thought he did have the bag. That's going to bring up David Kedro, the cleanup hitter, bases loaded. This is what you put together when you order a lineup. Kedro takes a strike on the outside corner. I believe that'll go down as an E1 against Sutherland. The 0-1 pitch to Kedro. Line drive to center field. Playing back on it was Foley. Bruder's going to round third, coming in to score. And they 2-run score, and Bruder is fired up for the Bulldogs. They take another 2-0 lead here in the bottom half of the first.
And once again, base hit back up in the middle. Bulldogs are seeing pitches very well today. Once again, jumping out to a lead in the bottom of the first.
Sutherland has yet to record an out. It was almost a similar story last game. Bulldogs put up 7 runs. The starting pitcher only recorded 1 out. Easton Rogers lets that one go outside. Rogers went 3 for 5 in game 1 with a home run in the first inning, and it was a 3-run shot. nearly the same situation. Is it first and third now? Or it's first and second now. It was first and third then. Pitch from Sutherland. In there for a strike. 1-2 the count.
Good job by Sutherland here, getting back into his rhythm.
That one a called third strike at the letters, sitting down Easton Rogers. Sutherland records the first out of the inning, but not out of the woods yet.
Great job getting the first out of this inning. And now you just got to keep building on that strikeout, limit the damage here in this first inning.
Pitch to Burns, double steal and a great jump. It gets away from the catcher. Davis is rounding third, heading for home. The throw in, and he's safe. He got under the tag.
Another close play that might have gone the Bulldogs' way. Ball looked like it beat him, but maybe a swim move by the runner to draw the safe call.
Yeah, the ball definitely beat him, but Sutherland had the tag up high, and Davis with the head first slide, got the hand in there, and puts the Bulldogs third run up on the board. Kedro gets to third. It was a double steal to start because it was a really good controlled jump from second. Back-to-back check swings from Burns. Puts him in the hole 1-2. And the ball got away from the catcher. So Davis rounded third, headed for home. 1-2 count to Burns, misses outside, low and away.
Good pitch there. Looking to just draw a swing. Two ugly swings on the 1-0 and 1-1. And still just keep working away. And I wouldn't be surprised here to see a fastball run on the inner half of the plate here. Got your batter looking to the far side of the plate, run something on the inside and change the eye level.
Sutherland's 2-2. Jam shot is going to be good. Down for a base hit to center from Burns. That'll bring home Kedro. Bulldogs 4-0 and still only one out.
Great piece of two-strike hitting there by Burns. Just putting a ball in play, looking to score your runner from third.
So an eerily similar sight to the first game, which is not what you wanted here for the Alma Scots. Everything you wanted for the Adrian College Bulldogs. 4 runs. The scoreboard got ahead of itself. Nicolay Field, it's 4-0 with one out. Burns away from first. Lincoln Hayward up to bat, the right fielder. Pitch from Sutherland. Straight back to himself and makes the play as Burns was stealing. Hard hit from Hayward, gets him out though.
Good thing Burns was stealing there. Otherwise, that would have been a 1-6-3 double play and gotten the Scots out of this inning. But instead, it's just a 1-3 put out with a runner on second base and 2 outs.
Yeah, Bulldogs just seem to keep finding that good timing to take the extra base. They stole third, and then the pass ball as Jimenez grounds out to second. And that'll put an end to the inning. But the Bulldogs put up 4 runs, another strong start in the first inning. Alma Scots look to regroup. We'll head to the second inning, but not after a break. Bulldogs lead at 4-0. You're watching Adrian.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Welcome back inside Nicolay Field. Bulldogs jump out to a 4-0 lead. And it's just been a very similar sight to what we saw in the first game. Horwath had to sit for a little bit there in the bottom half of the first, but he's back out there. Had some control issues, so maybe the long rest helped him a little bit. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I think Playos throwing against the wall in the dugout between innings is going to help with his keeping his arm healthy and in shape for this game. It's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, last one combined for 25 runs. And the Bulldogs put up 4 here in the first. Leading off the top of the second for the Scots is Giuseppe Sapienza, who hit a home run in his first at-bat last game, the second inning. First pitch, big hack from Sapienza. First pitch from Horwath, and that skips in there. It evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 to Sapienza. Slice down the right field line, heading towards the corner. Hayward can't make the catch. It's in and out of his glove. Sapienza heads for second as Hayward fires it in. So Sapienza's going to reach on an error from Hayward, and if Alma wants to compete with Bulldogs in this game, they're going to want to put up a couple in this inning, and off to a good start.
The scoreboard actually gave up a hit there. So I agree with you though, Nate. I'd say error as it hit the glove.
Yeah, that one clearly popped in and out of the glove. Tough play for Hayward, going all the way into the corner. And you got to be mindful of the wall, as there's pretty much no foul territory here at Nicolay Field. Sapienza away from second is correct. Squares the bunt, and he offered the back throw from Kedro. Bruder fires back to third, and they get the runner heading for third.
A 2-6-5 putout for you scorekeepers out there. Eliminating that leadoff error in the right field corner.
The play, Bruder makes the play on an unbelievable ricochet off the mound. Might have hit Horwath. Bulldogs catching every break here.
Either hit the rubber or his glove to get the redirect. I think the rubber, though, as it didn't really lose too much speed. But right to Kyler Warren for the 6-3 putout.
Martin takes a ball out the outside corner. That one sliced and then going to get out of play towards the Scots bullpen. The 1-1 from Horwath. Nice breaking ball in there. It's Martin swinging, and he's down 1-2.
Great pitch idea there. Seeing lots of fastballs early and then just throw a curveball in there, slow everything down, catch their batter way ahead.
The ball in the dirt evens up the count at 2-2 with 2 outs. Top of the second inning. Ambrose Horwath delivers. And swing and a miss, and a ball in the dirt. Kedro, drop third strike, makes the play at first. A real solid defensive inning for the Bulldogs. They get their bats back into the dugout, looking to put more runs up on the board. As the Scots were off to a hot start with the double, would get caught stealing, and a tough break for them. We head to the middle of the second. Bulldogs still lead at 4-0. You're watching Bulldog.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. Well, I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTVB, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
Cade Sutherland back out there for his second inning of work, and wasn't as bad here for the Scots as the first was in game one. Their pitchers made it further than the starting pitcher did in game one. So progress for the Alma Scots, but they still let up 4 runs on 4 hits, and they got to go 9-1-2 here in the second.
Not what you want to see stepping up onto the mound. Down by 4 here in the bottom of the second inning. You just want to, you don't want to see the top of the lineup coming back up down by 4.
First pitch is the ball low to the center fielder, Jack Boyke. (1-0) from Sutherland. Boyke lets go up high, ball 2.
Boyke looking to continue a strong game 1 performance.
Yeah, he went 3 for 3 with 3 singles, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored. He takes a strike there for 2-1 count. Boyke sends one left center. Shallow, but ranging over to make the catch is the center fielder, Mitch Foley. As the hat comes off, puts one away here in the the bottom of the second.
Good range by the center fielder there. Making the catch in the left center gap just before it hits the turf.
Yeah, they had to communicate on that one. It was pretty much right in the middle of Foley and Smith, left and center field. So a good thing they were able to call it off, and we don't have any scary collisions here. Oliver takes a strike, 0-1. Sutherland delivers a ball low. Caleb Oliver started off the bottom of the first with a single right up the middle. Leaves that one inside. (2-1) from Sutherland. Oliver leaves up high, and the good hitters count now 3-1.
Oliver's got to be looking fastball pretty close down the middle.
Takes it on the inside corner. Oliver might have agreed, but we got to battle back now. 3-2. 1 out already in the bottom of the second. Sutherland looks to come back. Oliver jam shot, gets over to shortstop's head, and he has a base hit. 2 for 2 in 2 innings. Cam Oliver, being a really good leadoff hitter, going to bring up Nick Bruder.
Another 2-strike hit for the Bulldogs. Not going down easy today, have the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Bulldogs only had 2 strikeouts in the first game. Already one in this one. Easton Rogers. Oliver steals the throw. Coming down, and he nailed him. What a throw from Martin. Charlie Martin behind the plate nails down Cam Oliver. They put 2 outs in the inning.
Swim move there by Oliver, not working as the tag was still applied to the upper chest area before the right hand could get to the base.
2-0 the count on Nick Bruder. Sutherland misses outside again, falls behind 3-0. Got to think Bruder's going to get a good pitch to hit here.
If I was Bruder here, I would see this next pitch.
He does, and it's ball 4. So Sutherland puts another base runner on as Nick Bruder walks. Now bring up Brian Davis. With 2 away here, bottom of the half of the second. Davis had a sack bunt last time. Sutherland 5 straight balls here. And also back in the first, Davis stole third and then came home on that pass ball. Bruder steals the throw from Foley. This one not in time as Charlie Martin couldn't gun him from home. Bruder gets himself in scoring position.
Timely steal with 2 outs. Looking to put up an odd number here. Crooked numbers every inning gets you the wins. And that's what we saw the Bulldogs do in game 1.
Bruder had a good jump, but this one is flied out to right field. Making the catch is Bleasdale, and Bulldogs don't scratch across a run here in the bottom of the second. Alma shuts him down to look to get the bats hot. Going to the top of the third. Bulldogs still lead at 4-0 here at Nicolay Field.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Ambrose Horwath back out for his 3rd inning of work. Will face the top of the order. It's going to be 9-1-2 as Foley is in there. Takes a ball.
Just missed up in there. Looked close, but it's been a tight zone today for this game too.
That one.
Into the highway.
Yeah, into the highway. He really turned on that one. Foley in his last game went 1 for 2 with a single and a hit by pitch, was also caught stealing. That was that amazing play that Kedro picked off the ground on a dirt ball, and Foley thought he could steal it easily, and Kedro threw him out a second.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up play by Kedro there.
The 1-2 from Horwath. Foul ball. Foley sees the 1-2 pitch again. Slices it one. Second base, Jimenez gobbles up, makes the play. 1 away here on the top of the second.
Very routine ground ball there. 4-3, about as easy as it gets on the baseball diamond.
That brings up the top of the order now. Bleasdale takes a ball from Horwath. He's done it a couple times, missed down low, almost hitting the plate. Maybe he's gripping his curveball a little too tight and kind of yanking it. Now when he cruises in there on the outside corner for a strike, evens things up at 1-1. Ground ball to third. Davis charges, makes the play over to first, and he got him. 1-2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Almost got ahead of myself.
Can't say 1, 2, 3 just yet.
Sort of feels that way, the way Alma Scots are coming up to bat and heading right back to the dugout. Goodpasser looking to put an end to things, and that's going to be caught On a line drive to Ryan Davis. One pitch, one out on that one. And now it's a 1-2-3 inning as Horwath has looked to settle in here. 3 innings down, and he's looking real good. Alma Scott's no runs, no hits, and Bulldogs looking to put some more runs up on the board. We'll head to the bottom half of the third. Nicolay Field, beautiful sight here. Lights on. Sun's starting to come out. Bulldogs lead at 4-0.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you graduate.
Kedrow, Rogers, and Burns due up for the Bulldogs here in the bottom half of the third inning. Kedrow hit a single back in the first and came around to score the 4th run for the Bulldogs. Takes an off-speed pitch in there for a strike.
Kedrow responsible for 3 of the 4 runs as he had a 2 RBI single in the first.
Sutherland throws another off-speed. This one is down and away. 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch to Kedrow. Lays off another breaking ball. Not really want to throw Kedrow fastball here.
No, Kedrow's been on the fastball today. Just got to keep mixing up the pitches.
Foul ball hits the net as a fan leaning over on the bar. That's about 1 foot from his face. Has the net there to protect him. 2-2 to Kedrow. Bulldogs catcher. Ground ball second base, gobbled up by Goodpaster and makes the play. 1 away.
Good play by Goodpaster. Fielding it off the slick turf. As you mentioned earlier, Nate, it's been raining, so turf is a bit wet, slick, ball's going to bounce.
Yeah, that ball can get on you in a hurry in the infield. That's why you see the infielders playing a little further back. As it'll get to you. Rogers takes the ball outside. Went down looking in his last at-bat. The 1-0 from Sutherland. Out in front of it is Rogers, 1-1. Really starting to turn out to be a nice day here at the park, Michael.
Yes,
Clouds have gone. Sun's come out. Rogers, 5-6 hole, and that's going to reach for a base hit. Rogers gets to first. Bulldogs have another man on. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the third. It'll bring up Burns.
Had an RBI single in the first inning, giving the Bulldogs their 4th run.
Rogers away from first, and a throw over from Sutherland. Easily in there is Rogers. The first pitch to Burns gets away from Martin. Heading down to second is Rogers on the pass ball.
Released it a little too early as that missed up.
Sutherland waiting the sign. Now delivers off the end of the bat from Burns. Making the play over to first is Sapienza. 2 away here in the bottom of the third with Rogers still at second.
Last time Hayward was up, he grounded out right back to Sutherland. Kind of a look what I found play.
Yeah, that one was hard hit. Sutherland's first delivery. And off speed in there for a strike. As a batter, you're definitely really not looking to attack a first pitch curveball unless you're sitting on it. We can get a first pitch fastball. That one misses outside. Hayward even things up a 1-1.
But even on that first pitch curveball, starts way up in the way. Nobody would swing at that.
Sutherland checks Rogers and a foul tip from Hayward. Puts him in a hole 1-2. Hayward looking to come up in the clutch here. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The delivery from Sutherland. Hayward skies one to right field. Hitting under it is Bleasdale, and he is there to make the catch. Bulldogs go down quietly again. No runs here in the bottom of the third. 1/3 of the way through the game, and I'd say a little faster pace than game one. So we'll head to a break as we head to the 4th inning. Alma Scott's looking to get the bats going again. Bulldogs still lead at 4-0. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Heart of the order coming up for the Scots. Warren, Kavalik, and Smith. As Warren fouls that one off toward the third base side. Horwath gets ahead 0-1.
To the top step of the dugout there. Bulldogs have their gloves out there, though.
That one up the middle off of the glove of Horwath. Bruder makes the play and a nice pick over at first from Jake Burns to retire Warren.
1-6-3 put out.
Now the designated hitter, Kavalik. He reached on a walk in the first inning. First pitch ball from Horwath.
Kavalik, the DH for the Scots in this one. Looking to put a ball in play.
Takes a breaking ball in there for a strike, even things up at 1-1. Kicking the pitch from Horwath. Runs just inside near the hands. And one hit down the third baseline will go foul. just showed you, Michael, the score of the Brewers game, 20-9. They lost to the Yankees. You and I both from Wisconsin, avid Brewers fans. That one hurt a little bit, but 160 more to go.
Yeah. Yankees record, 9 homers in that game.
Wow, that one. First base, nice play by the first baseman from Burns, and able to get over was Horwath to cover first to retire the hitter in Kovalik. Nice play.
And as a pitcher myself, I love seeing the pitchers getting over on a PFP and getting the out. What you train all off season for, early in spring training. Great work, getting over, getting the out, and helping yourself out.
That's really the mark of a good pitcher, is a good fielder. Getting over, being able to catch the ball, tag the base, stay out of the baseline so you don't get run over. It always makes the pitching coach happy when you can do that. Pitch from Horwath just misses outside. Count 1 ball and 1 strike. Smith sends one left center field. That's going to get down for a hit. He's rounding first, but Boyke able to cut it off and get it in. Nice play. And the Scots, a 2-out hit from the left fielder and Tony Smith.
Good piece of hitting once again.
And I'll bring up Giuseppe Sapienza, the third baseman here for the Scots. He doubled back in the second and then was caught stealing in the third as a strike low in the zone gets a little reaction from the crowd.
Looked like that ball was trapped off the turf, but caught enough of the zone with it being a curveball to clip the zone and get your called strike.
Sapienza waits the 1-1 pitch. Horwath delivers and takes a low and inside. A lot of 1-1 counts here in this one.
Yeah, but this is a 2-1 count, so it's a little different than a 1-1 count, but still want to limit the balls and get more strikes.
Fouled off to third base, going foul. Nice play there by the third base coach. I think it goes to show you that either the pitchers are attacking the hitters and getting ahead, or if they do fall behind, then they're just coming right back and getting another strike in there. And it's always a good sign to either get ahead or even things up with 2-2 count right here. Sapienza sends one right field. Coming in to make the play is not Hayward. He stands back and throws it in as going first to third is Smith. Runners on the corners now with 2 away here for the Scots. And the first baseman cracked coming up to bat.
Good piece of 2-strike hitting. You've seen like a few of those today from both sides. 2-strike hitting has been key, and that's, as a coach, what you love to see. Don't go down looking or swinging. Put the ball in play, make the defense work, and that's how you'll get your runs.
Foul ball goes out of play from Cracked. Ryan Cracked in starting game 1. But one of the top players here for Alma. Bats .256. That one hit off the ground and bounces up to hit himself. He's down 0-2. Horwath in control of this at-bat.
Yeah, Horwath getting ahead in the count, trying to get out of this himself as he believes he can.
The 0-2 from Ambrose. Goes down swinging as Crack couldn't connect on that one. Horwath, another solid inning of work. 4 innings done and 4 zeros up on the board. Alma had a chance, and they leave 2 runners stranded. Bulldogs come back up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. They put up 4 runs in the bottom half of the 1st. We'll see if they can get those bats hot again. They got 9-1 and 2, or excuse me, 8-9-1. They'll lead off the 4th inning, and We'll be right back after a break. Bulldogs lead 4-0 here at Nicolay Field.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome back inside the ballpark. Really turned out to be a real beautiful day here at Nicolay Field. Nothing better than a sunny 60-degree weather in Adrian, Michigan, playing on the turf. Going to dry up a little bit, and the wind blowing out to right. Seen a couple home runs in the first game. Nothing yet in the second. Bulldogs put up the 4th spot in the bottom half of the first. And since then, all bats have gone quiet.
Yeah, it's been upper 60s. My phone actually says 70 degrees right now. And with the turf field, it adds about 10 to 15, maybe 20 degrees. But with the sun not being out today, I'd say about 10 to 15 degrees added for a on-field temperature.
First pitch from Sutherland, taken all the way was Jimenez. Leading off the bottom of the 4th, he grounded out to second, back in the 1st to end the inning. Checks a swing on that one, but called in there for a strike on the outer half, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Bulldogs have been good with 2 strikes, though. Majority of their hits coming with 2 strikes.
That one skips away from the catcher. Jimenez awaits the 1-2 from Sutherland. Kicks and delivers. Takes that one up high. The 2-2. Just misses low and away, and the count runs full on the Bulldogs' second baseman.
Good job by Jimenez working his way back into a batter-friendly count.
This is outside and a full count walk to Rolando Jimenez. Gets the Bulldogs leadoff man on, and they're going to bring Jack Boyke up. I'm going to see if we'll have some kind of play on here with a bunt, maybe a hit and run. Going to check out the signs that the third base coach has given.
With the 9-hole up, top of the order coming up, you got 0 outs. I would not be surprised if we see a hit and run or just a straight steal of second base here.
Throw over from Sutherland. Jimenez back in easily.
Sutherland's got the same idea.
Boyke squared a bunt, pulls back, takes the ball up high. I'm going to guess they're going to do a hit and run here. I think I saw a sign from the third base coach. So he's going to steal. And we're going to let's see what they do. Man, it stays a bunt attempt and missed outside. 2-0. Boyke in a good hitter's count here. We'll see if he squares again. He does. Jimenez steals the throw down from Martin. And he's safe, but he came off the bag and he got him out.
Good job by Goodpaster there. Keeping the tag applied, and with the turf sliding, you slide a little farther than you think you want to, so started to slide a little too late. Came off the base with his momentum and caught stealing.
3-1 the count to Jack Boyke. Takes that one low and ball 4. So they erased the first base runner with a walk, but now they got another as Boyke reaches on a walk. 1 out here brings back the top of the order and Cam Oliver.
Oliver has 2 singles today, both of them with 2 strikes.
Before Oliver will get his at bat, we'll have a mound visit. Looks like the Alma Scots are going to change pitchers. So a positive for the Alma Scots is that they got more length out of this starter than in game 1. And we'll get you the numbers of the new pitcher coming in relief. We'll be right back. Bulldogs threatening 1 runner on with 1 out. And the top of the order coming up here in the bottom of the 4th.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Tyler Sparks in there for the Alma Scots. Michael, you got the numbers on him?
I got 3 1/3 innings pitched, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, 4 runs, 3 earned, and gave up 6 hits.
So he is called on first out of the pen in relief for the Scots. Safe to say he had some more time than the first one. Tommy Ches, he relieved in the first game, had to come in with 1 out in the first inning. But Sparks looks like a decent pitcher, according to what you said. 1.8 ERA in 10 innings pitched. 8 hits. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. So we'll see what Sparks can do. Bulldogs still threatening here in the bottom of the 4th inning. You got Boyke on first, rolling back to the top of the order, and Cam Oliver. We'll see how they decide to play this year with some more speed on the bases and at the plate, if they decide to go for a bunt again or if they're going to let Oliver hit.
And something else to note, Sutherland had 66 pitches through those 3 1/3.
Sparks throws over, close play. Boyke in there. Looked like cracked. Try to psych him out a little bit, made him think that the ball was past him. First pitch from Sparks, misses inside and it gets past Martin, and Boyke's going to advance to second, runner in scoring position with only 1 out.
Not what you want to see with your first pitch coming out of the bullpen.
Oliver choked up a lot on that bat. And now he goes back into the box, chokes down, and takes a strike. Evens up the count 1-1, and looks like Sparks is going to look to settle in here. Sparks gets the sign on a 1-1 count. Boyke away from second. Oliver lays down a bunt. It's a beauty. Sparks makes the play, and a nice pick over there at first from Crack to record the out. Boy, some great plays here by the pitchers. That one was not easy.
I'm kind of surprised by the bunt attempt. 1 out. You got the top of the lineup coming up. Oliver has 2 singles on the day.
Yeah, I think he was bunting for a hit there as he squared fairly late. As Bruder slices 1 out, foul territory. But Oliver did have 2 singles, like you said, and both of them were up the middle. Real solid hits. Bruder, 1 for 1 today, a single and a walk, and also stole second. His 0-1 pitch. Takes on the inside half, called strike, now in a hole 0-2.
And Bruder also has a single back in the first inning. That was on a 1-2 count. So looking to continue the 2-strike approach.
That was a two-strike swing if I've ever seen one. Just throws the bat out there and hits a foul ball.
Live to see another day.
See what Tyler Sparks has in store for Nick Bruder. Can't throw him anything too good. Now when he gets him to check his swing, Bruder, he went, and it's going to be a strike 3. Going to be tagged out right in front of home plate. So Bulldogs again put up a 0 after manufacturing a runner. Yes, Jimenez walked, but caught stealing, and Boyke also walked and reached on a pass ball. Got the third on Cam Oliver's bunt. And nothing else after that. We've head to the top half of the 5th. Bulldogs still lead at 4-0 here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Welcome back inside the ballpark. Bulldogs still lead at 4-0 here. Top half of the 5th, just around the corner. We got 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Alma Scots and Martin, Foley, and Bleasdale. Aside from the 4-run first inning, it's been pretty solid defensively. Pitchers doing their jobs. I know you always like to see that, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Pitchers' duels are where it's at. And aside from the, like you said, Nate, 4 runs in the first inning, it's been definitely that.
Martin, first pitch swinging. Davis waits on it, fires across the diamond for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Gives Horwath working in his 5th inning of work, and he's just still looking real solid up there.
Brings up Mitch Foley, who grounded out to the second baseman, Rolando Jimenez, in the 3rd inning.
Almost did it again, Jimenez. On a sprawled out play, couldn't keep it in front. Probably was going to be a base hit anyway. Foley reaches base, rolls back to the top of the order in Bleasdale.
Bleasdale's walked today in the 1st inning and grounded out to 3rd in the 3rd inning.
Bulldogs will be looking for more of the same of that. We want to turn a double play here for Bleasdale. Makes it low inside.
The Bulldogs bullpen is stirring, and Arm is warming up down there.
Pitch from Horwath outside. And Kedra going to call time here on his own. Walk out, have a little chat with Horwath. Maybe mixed up on signs or just to calm him down.
I think it's just a, hey, settle down. You got this. You own these batters. Let's get your ground ball here to the middle infield. Get out of this inning unscathed.
Back in play, 2-0. Horwath's pitch to Bleasdale in there for a strike. Coming back 2-1 now, 1 out. And Foley away from first. Pickoff attempt and not going anywhere was Foley. He's back easily.
Small lead over at first, just a couple of steps.
Pitch from Horwath. It's raked foul, and third base coach makes another nice play.
That was the ground ball that Horvath was wanting. Just this one was foul.
2-2 to Bleasdale. Sent right center field. Hayward going back, and he makes the catch. 2 outs in the inning. Foley retreats. And Horwath one pitch away yet again.
Great pitch there. Inner half of the plate. Squeezing the batter a little bit. And just a weak fly ball out to the right center gap. Easy play for Lincoln Hayward.
The first offering to Goodpaster. Takes a low. The 1-0 from Horwath. Misses inside again. He's down 2-0 for the second straight batter. Foley away from first. Horwath misses inside again. Might be getting to the end of his line here, hoping to at least finish this top half of the fifth inning and give your bullpen a clean slate going into the sixth. That one catches the inside corner, 3-1. Goodpaster's 3-1 pitch. Sent up near the dugout. Davis coming in, and it falls just in front of the fence. And a sliding attempt from Davis. Couldn't make the catch. And Horwath has battled back 3-2 now. We'll see some action over there as Foley's going to go on the pitch. And we'll see if maybe he'll pick him off here, as it is a lefty. What do you think, Michael? What would you do?
With 2 outs, I would just go right at the batter. If the runner on first wants to steal, he can have the base. I want the out.
He goes home. Pitch is knocked in left center field. Down, base hit. Foley going first to third. They throw it into second. That's going to hold Goodpaster there at first. Now runners on the corners with 2 outs. And Horwath in a little bit of trouble here. We'll see if Coach Rain decides to take him out. I think he is.
On his way out. 73 pitches for Horwath today.
A pretty good start, 4 2/3 innings. And that's going to do it here for Ambrose Horwath. We'll get you the number, as he is still responsible for the runners on first and third. And coming in relief, we'll get you his number when we come back. Alma Scott's threatening to cut into this lead. Runners on first and third, 2 outs, top of the fifth inning. Bulldogs still lead at 4-0. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
We're ready. And for the Bulldogs, coming in relief, number 43 is a 4.8 ERA in 4 appearances, 1 game started, 9 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned on 6 walks and 8 strikeouts. He's coming in a little bit of a jam here, first and third, 2 outs. But you just got to say 1 pitch away. I know that happened, I think, last game where Tyler Fireman came in and 1 pitch, 1 out, got out of the inning.
But before we get to Firestein's 1/3 inning here, Ambrose Horwath went 4 2/3 with 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 4 hits allowed, and he is responsible for these runners on first and third.
The first batter Firestein will see is the shortstop, Kyler Warren, who is 0 for 2 today with a fly out to right and a ground out to short. But he is a 3-hitter nonetheless, so always dangerous. 2 outs. Firestein's first pitch, foul ball, right behind us here. Firestein gets ahead 0-1.
Good job by Firestein. Coming out of the bullpen, all you're looking to do is get out of this inning and get your outs.
Fouled off the end of the bat, and Firestein gets ahead 0-2. Got him right where you want him. He can pretty much throw anything right now.
Anything, anywhere, as long as you trust your catcher, Kedro here.
Firestein's 0-2. Low and away. Stopped by Kedro.
And now with that pitch, curveball off the outside corner, I would come back with the fastball low and away.
1-2 goes inside and off the hands. Warren and back, and Oliver right there to make the catch. Firestein gets out of it on 4 pitches. The Alma Scots leave 2 stranded and forfeit their opportunity here in the top of the 5th. Bulldogs pitching has been solid pretty much all day here at Nicolay Field. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, halfway through this game 2 of the doubleheader. Bulldogs lead at 4-0. You're watching Adrian College Television.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a 3rd-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
They didn't show up anywhere on the broadcast, though? Bottom half of the 5th inning coming right up. We got 3, 4, and 5. Davis, Kedro, and Rogers. 2 up for the Bulldogs. Davis had a sack bunt back in the 1st and flew out to right. He leads it off here.
I got Davis reaching first on an E1. Not the sack.
Well, he did bunt, but yeah, on an E1. Either way, he came around to score in that 1st inning. Takes the first pitch ball inside. And that one misses high again. And in a good hitter's count now, Ryan Davis, 2 balls, no strikes.
Released that pitch a little too early.
Sparks fires a good pitch, but just missed, according to the home plate umpire. The 3-0 to Davis. Taken all the way, and it's a called strike at the knees.
Good pitch, good location. And now 3-1 count, you're looking for a pitch that you can hit. Still can be very picky, though.
That one fouled off towards the Bulldogs dugout. Nice play by Kedro. Pick it off the turf, and Tyler Sparks has fought back. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And now if you're Davis, you're in protect mode.
Davis sends one left field, going back off the bottom of the wall. Davis running first, heads for second, head first slide, and he's in there for a leadoff double. And a real nice swing from Ryan Davis gets the Bulldogs going in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Another 2-strike base hit for the Bulldogs. There's been a lot of those. I think 5 or 6 of the 7 hits for the Bulldogs have been with 2 strikes.
Now bring up the catcher, David Kedro. Singled back in the first, grounded out to second. Davis away from second. Kedro takes low, ball 1.
Kedro has a 2 RBI single in the first inning and scored a run, and also grounded out to second base in the third.
That one goes over the head of Martin, and reaching third is Davis. And now Kedro, a good hitter's count 2-0, just looking to do a job here to score Davis from third.
And these wild pitches from Tyler Sparks, they're an issue here in this 5th inning with now a runner on third base. Next wild pitch, and it's when we're looking at a 5-0 ball game.
Kedro takes a strike at the top half of the zone. Sparks gets a sign and delivers the 2-1 pitch. Kedro sends one right center field. Ranging back on it is Bleasdale, makes the catch, and Davis tagging from third is going to score easily. David Kedro does the job, scores Davis from third to put the score at 5-0 Bulldogs here in the 5th inning.
Great poke from Kedro, just putting the barrel on it, putting it into play, and getting that 5th run across for the Bulldogs.
Now batting the designated hitter, Easton Rogers. Struck out looking in the first and singled in the third. Got the second on a pass ball. With 1 out here in the 5th inning, he'll just be looking to get things going again for the Bulldogs. Grounder, hard chopper to short, making the play is Warren, and throws over to first for the out. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Now the sun really starting to come out on what's turned out to be a nice, beautiful day here at NCAA Field in Adrian, Michigan.
Yeah, just starting out with some showers early in the day at around first pitch of the first game, around 1 o'clock. But that system has passed through as we see it on the east, to our east. And the sun's poking through.
Sparks' first pitch finds the bottom of the zone for a strike. And it's nice right now, probably for the rest of the day, but I think tomorrow it's supposed to go back to showers. That one misses outside. Pretty good crowd here, NCAA Field, Saturday afternoon. Both sides showing out. Even a lot of people on the berm out there. Sparks delivers and nearly dodges it over the head of Burns.
Some chin music for Burns.
Spark winds, kicks, delivers, and that's just outside. There's probably a missed spot there. Martin was set up, looked like inside. Might have been a strike if he was set up on the outside corner. 3-1 the count to Burns. Turns on that one, grounded to third, fielded and thrown over to first, but a throw is over the head of the first baseman and correct, and then Burns ran into him, and correct is down. Probably going to be a throwing error on Sapienza, and we'll head to a break here as hopefully correct is able to get up quickly. We're on first, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. You're watching Adrian College Television.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Ryan Cracked is back into the dugout after taking a nasty collision over there at first, and Jack McIntosh back into the lineup over at relieving himself over at first base as the umpire puts his note in the books, and Burns a little shaken up on that one too, but he's okay. So we continue play as Sparks gets a couple of warm-up throws in, and you're 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Bulldogs have already scratched across a run after Davis hit a double and then got to third on a wild pitch and then scored on a sac fly from David Kedrow, and Burns just reached on an E5 in between that. Easton Rogers grounded out to short. And now the right fielder Lincoln Hayward due up. He's over 2 today with a ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to right. Left-handed hitter pops it up into foul territory, and making the catch over there at third is Sapienza. So 1 pitch, 1 out after the injury timeout. Ends the bottom half of the 5th inning. We move to the 6th. Adrian scrap across another run. Now lead of 5-0 here at Nicolay Field. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Kovalik, Smith, and Sapienza due up for the Scots here in the top half of the 6th inning. 4, 5, and 6. Meat of the order. Looking to do some damage here as the Alma Scots have only had 5 hits, no runs for their offense here today. Pitching's been really good for Adrian here. Griffin Firestein back out as he relieved Ambrose Horwath back in the 5th inning.
With Kovalik coming up, he drew a walk in the 1st inning and then the PFP in the 4th. 0 for 1 on the day.
So he gets another opportunity here in the top of the 6th. First pitch from Firestein. Kovalik slices one into right center field and get down for a base hit. And Alma Scots have leadoff hitter on. Going to bring up Tony Smith. with no one out.
Smith is 1 for 2 today. Single and the ground out.
First pitch to Smith, misses outside. Got two pitchers warming up there in the bullpens, in the Bulldogs bullpen.
Double barrel action, as they like to say.
Two lefties, it looks like, as that one's sliced out of play.
Makes
by
my
Smith.
heart happy. As a lefty pitcher myself, that makes my heart happy.
I haven't seen a lefty here for the Bulldogs. Or, excuse me, I'd like to take back that statement. Our starter to this game was a lefty. 1-2, Firestein is ahead of Smith. Smith, ground ball double play. Bruder makes the play, steps on second, over to first for the out. And the leadoff batter squandered as the Bulldogs turn two on a 6-3 double play. 2 outs in the top half of the sixth.
Nice job by Bruder, taking control of that ground ball, calling off his second baseman Jimenez, and getting the 6-3 double play.
First pitch strike to Sapienza. There's a double and a single in this game. Takes 2 strikes, now down 0-2. Had a home run, double, and another double in the first game. So safe to say he's seen it pretty well here at the Nick.
For the day cycle.
Yeah, triple for the day cycle. It's tough to do that here with the outfielders playing so deep at the Nick. You almost have to hit more of a line drive and have the outfielder come in and make a diving attempt. That one he checked the swing and he went around. 1-2-3, Bulldogs cut out the Scots. Firestein, another good inning. We head to the bottom half of the sixth. Bulldogs still lead it 5-0.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Eight, 9-1 due up for the Bulldogs here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. It'll be Jimenez, Boyke, and Oliver faced off against the new pitcher here for the Scots, number 35, Alex Hardacre. You want to give us something on Alex Hardacre here, Michael?
He has a 7.98 ERA, his 7th appearance. He has a 1-2 record coming in, and has a .323 batting average against.
So hopefully we put up some more zeros against the Bulldogs. They had that 4-run first inning, and then nothing since a 1-run in the 5th inning. Jimenez will lead it off, as he did back in the 4th, where he walked and then was caught stealing. The 1-0 from Hardacre. Is just up and out for a ball. 2-0. Jimenez in a good hitter's count here. And that one yanked down, and 3 balls, no strikes for the new pitcher for the Scots.
Jimenez drew a 4-pitch walk in the 4th, looking to repeat that here.
You won't do the same, as that's a called strike, and Jimenez thought it was ball 4. Showing up the umpire a little bit there. Now 3-1 the count. Gotta think it's going to be a good zone coming up here for Hardacre.
I would go somewhere around the edges of the plate.
That one too far for the edge. It's going to be a walk. Jimenez reaches for the second time today, or second time in this game. I suppose I should be specific. Brings up the 9-hitter, number 9, Jack Boyke, who has flew out and walked.
Drew the walk after Jimenez was thrown out.
Squares the bunt, and that's going to be pulled foul down the first base line.
A little bunt and run action here for the Bulldogs. Looking to get runners on first and second with 0 outs, or runner on second with 1 out for the top of the lineup.
Picked over, caught Jimenez just off the base, but the throw too high to get him. The 0-1 pitch just inside, and Boyke evens things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Jimenez away from first. Boyke awaits the 1-1 pitch. No outs in the bottom of the 6th. Boyke squares and then pulls back in time to take a ball inside.
As a pitcher, I love it when somebody wants to bunt, because I see it as a free out. Just throw it down the middle. You get the ball right back at you or one of your fielders, and you just make a throw over the first, and you have your out.
Pretty simple when you say it that way. Easier said than done, though, I think,
yeah.
Michael. 3-1 count to Jack Boyke. In a hitter's count, we'll see if he's squaring a bunt or coach going to let him swing away. Swinging away and pops it up, making the play. Ranging over to second baseman is Goodpaster. And 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Lineup rolls back over for Cam Oliver in his 4th plate appearance today.
2 singles and the ground out.
First pitch to Oliver. Takes in there for a strike. And Hardacre gets ahead 0-1. Jimenez away from first. Haven't seen the steal attempt yet. Swinging away is Cam Oliver. Now he's behind 0-2. Going to have to protect with 2 strikes, and he's a good 2-strike hitter.
Yeah, both of his hits actually came with 2 strikes.
Swinging at that one, and 3 straight strikes as Cam Oliver goes down swinging 2 away for the Bulldogs. Nick Bruder looking to just a scratch across the run here in the bottom half of the 6th. Jimenez still stranded at first.
Yeah, with Bruder coming up, single, walk, strikeout with the run scored.
First pitch to Nick. Slices it over to first base side out of play. Really good job here by Alex Hardacre to get ahead on these batters. Besides the first walk he issued to Jimenez, he's been getting ahead. Pick over attempt, and Jimenez eating easily.
Jimenez might be looking to steal, as his reaction time was a little slower than one might like if you're a Bulldogs fan.
Back pick from Martin and nearly gets Jimenez, but he's back in there in time. And Bruder's down not 0-2, it's 1-1, the ump tells us.
Great throw by Charlie Martin. Put it right where you needed to.
1-1 pitch to Bruder. Sliced out of play again towards the construction area. Still battling up there is Nick Bruder. Jimenez away from first. There goes Jimenez. Bruder checks the swing, and he said he went. It's not going to matter. As the throw went down to second. And Bruder is going to be safe, and so is everyone else.
I see something new every day at the ballpark. I have never seen that.
Yeah, it was a strike three, and he on the check swing. He threw down to second just in case he didn't go. They didn't get the runner at second, and since it was a drop third with 2 outs, you could still advance to first. And Nick Bruder just hustled down the line and got there.
Second life for the Bulldogs.
Davis takes a first pitch strike, and yet again, Hardacre getting ahead in the count.
What did we say, E2?
I don't think you could put an error on that one. I think it's just a defensive indifference. Davis sends one left center field, getting towards the gap. It's going to get down off the track and goes over the wall for a ground rule double. Jimenez will score, and Bruder will be held at third, which is actually unfortunate for the Bulldogs because he was going to score easily. Well, the Bulldogs scratch across a run with 2 outs, and not done yet. David Kedro up, runners on second and third.
That's that second life I was just talking about.
Kedro first pitch swinging. And yet again, Hardacre getting ahead in the count, throwing first pitch strikes. Kedro was 1 for 3 today. Maybe 1 for 2. Had a single, ground out to second. And then a sac fly. That one, a little blooper. Gets over to second baseman. Davis hustling around third to throw in from right. Is not in time. Davis scores, and Kedro with a 2 RBI single in the bottom of the 6th. Again, with 2 outs, Bulldogs putting up more runs.
Wonderful pieces of hitting after that dropped third strike, and Bulldogs just using that lapse by the Scots to their advantage, scoring another 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
I'll bring up Easton Rogers, who had a single back in the 3rd inning. Kedrick gets a good secondary. Rogers sends one sky high and going over our heads, out of play.
Good looking swing there by Rogers, seeing the ball well. 1 for 3 on the day.
Kedro away from first. He's stealing. The throw from Martin, and it is in time. He got him. And Martin cuts down Kedro to put an end to the Bulldogs inning. But not before they put up 3 runs. And all the damage done with 2 outs besides the leadoff walk from Jimenez. Jimenez, Bruder, and Davis all score in that inning. Kedro with a 2 RBI single. Davis also had an RBI double. And we head to the top half of the 7th. Bulldogs looking to put the finishing touches on this one. 3 innings to go, 9 outs to get. And we'll be right back here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit. Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Top half of the 7th and 2 up for the Scots is 7, 8, and 9. McIntosh, Martin, and Foley. McIntosh fresh in for a crack after he took the collision over at first base, so this will be his first at-bat of the game. However, he did start at first base in the first game, where he went 1 for 3. Grounded out to short. Had a walk, and he advanced to second. Popped out to short, and then had another walk, so 0 for 2.
With 2 walks. 500 on-base percentage, though.
Firestein misses outside, foul and a strike. The 1-1. A nice breaking ball in there, finds the zone. Now in control, 1 and 2. Against the first baseman for Alma. That one misses outside, and wind starting to pick up a little more here. Blowing hard out to right. Definitely going to benefit the left-handed hitter in McIntosh. The 2-2 pitch. McIntosh sends it center field, ranging in. Boyke not going to be able to get there. It touches down for a base hit. Scots have another leadoff hitter on. We got a pinch hitter coming up for the Scots, going to be number 34, Ethan Kraft. Replaces Charlie Martin, ends his day. He was 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to third. The first pitch to Kraft. Spinner in there for a strike. Kraft turned his back on that breaking ball. Wasn't ready for it. McIntosh away from first. Burns keeping him close, and that one misses low. Evens things up at 1 and 1. The 1-1 from Firestein on the hands. Taylor made for 2, 6, 4, 3, double play for the Bulldogs. Buder, Jimenez, and Burns turn the double play. That puts the end to the rally from the Scots.
Just like what you want to see if you're the Bulldogs pitching staff. Ground ball, routine play.
And Firestein gets ahead, 0-1 on the center fielder, Foley.
1 for 2 on the day with a single in the ground out.
And he had a nice diving catch there in game 1. Foley takes outside. Firestein's 1-1 delivery, and off speed in there for a strike on Foley. The pitch just misses outside. Two balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs to Mitch Foley, the center fielder for the Scots. Firestein delivers. Hit Foley into center field, and Boyke makes the catch and puts things to bed here for the top half of the setting for the Scots. It's time to stretch here in Adrian. Bulldogs lead this one 8-0. You're watching Adrian College Television.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bottom half of the 7th inning for the Bulldogs due up is Rogers, Burns, and Hayward. Rogers was left stranded at the plate after Kedra was caught stealing. We have a change of catcher here for the Alma Scots. It'll be Connor Grant throwing down the signs. Hardacre still out there to pitch. Off the end of the bat, and Rogers, he's going to reach first on a single through the 5-6 hole. Gets a leadoff batter on for the Bulldogs.
Looking to get the Bulldogs going once again here in the 7th. Scored 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th. Looking to continue adding on runs. Possibly try to end this one early.
And we have a pinch runner over for first base as Rogers' day is done. It looks like, I think it was 19 McEwigan. So McEwigan gets in again today for the second time as a sub. And Burns back up to the plate. Sees his first pitch up high for a ball.
RBI single today with the ground out and reach on an error in the 5th.
Thought about stealing, did McEwigan, but instead decides to settle back. 2 balls, no strikes for Burns in a good hitter's count here. The wind just blowing hard out to right field. McEwigan away, takes it just inside, nearly brushed off Burns. Now 3 balls and no strikes. That one catches the inside corner. 3-1 the count. As Hardacre looks to battle back. And McEwigan still away from first. Sees it low at the bottom of the zone for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the Bulldogs' first baseman.
Good job by Hardacre in this at-bat, battling back after falling behind 3-0. Looking to get a punch-out or double play ground ball here.
There it is, 4-6-3, a double play for the Alma Scots. And they turn away the leadoff base runner for Adrian College. Look to get out of this inning and put up some kind of numbers up on the scoreboard. Beautiful play there between Goodpaster Warren. Turn it up the middle. Lincoln Hayward now batting, and he takes it low and out wet, high and outside.
Popped out to the third baseman, foul territory his last at bat.
Takes another one low and inside, and for the second straight batter, Hardacre has fallen behind 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Hayward takes for a ball and a close miss. 3 balls, no strikes. Alex Hardacre falls behind. Lincoln Hayward, patient here, will take any way on. Has yet to reach base in this game.
Hardacre's 29th pitch is right down the middle. Good for Hardacre to get back into this count. Still got to come with a strike, though.
Swung on and fouled out of play for Hayward. Nearly at the light pole, and a dog jumping on it to make the fetch.
It's back to a full count.
Hayward rips one to right field and falling in front of Bleasdale. Hayward reaches with 2 outs. Bulldogs still got life here in the 7th inning.
Jimenez looking to continue a good day at the plate. 2 walks in his last 2 at-bats. Grounded out to second in his first at-bat.
Jimenez takes low and away. A very wide stance, nearly covering the whole batter's box.
That kind of approach tells me he's looking just to get the ball in play. Just a base hit.
Just like that, and it's going to hit Lincoln Hayward on the leg. And he's going to be called out, as it was a beautiful hit. Going to go right past the first baseman from Jimenez. But Hayward couldn't get out of the way. So we head to the top of the 8th after a tough break for the Bulldogs. Scott's turn a double play and look to get the bats back in the dugout. Get a run across. They're still trailing 8-0. Bulldogs in control of this one. You're watching Bulldog baseball here at
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
top of the order to lead it off here for the 8th inning for the Scots. It's Cameron Bleasdale, right fielder, rocking those pink batting gloves. Bleasdale takes an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Getting word that the first baseman is now Billy Bork for the Bulldogs. That one ripped left center field. Bleasdale put a charge into it. It's down. One hops the wall. Bleasdale running into second. Got a double standing, and Bulldogs able to get it in the infield. But Scots with another leadoff hitter. That'll reach this time at second base, so no chance to turn double play on this one.
Good start to the inning for the Scots. Looking to eliminate the goose egg on the board right now. 8 hits, nothing to show for it.
Yeah, still 0 runs. Double barrel action warming up there in the Bulldogs bullpen. Firestein delivers. It's inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Goodpaster has a single, lined out to third, and reached on a 5-4 fielder's choice. 2-0 from Firestein. Is right down the middle for a strike. Firestein's 2-1 pitch. A decent one at that. Good passer thought about swinging. Decides to take. Now it goes to 3-1. Good passer and a good hitter's count here. Good passer turns on when it's going foul down the third base line.
Good job by good passer there, seeing the pitch that you wanted in this full count and not going down easily.
Payoff pitch from Firestein. Gets good passer to pop out and going out of play. Maybe, but instead just sits on top of the shed that we are in right now. Kedro thought he had a play on it, but we'll do it again, 3-2.
And for Kedro there, nothing wrong with taking a jog to the backstop. Wind's blowing around a little bit today.
3-2 pitch, called, third strike. Firestein gets him looking, one down.
Firestein's second strikeout of his outing today.
So Bleasdale still away from second, one out in the inning. Kyler Warren, the shortstop, takes the first pitch breaking ball in for a strike.
He's feeling that curveball today. Thrown 2 in a row now. We'll see if he comes back with it or if he wants to go fastball along the way here.
The 0-1. Goes curveball again, misses down and away. Warren has yet to reach base in the game today. He hit a single back in the first game of the 5th inning. Other than that, has gone 0 for. This one he rips towards second base. Jimenez opens up, makes the play over to first, but it's going to advance Bleasdale over to third. 2 down in the inning.
Once again, a routine ground ball for Jimenez. Nothing you can do with the runner on second, advancing to third. Just got to get the single out.
That one nearly gets away from Kedro, but he's able to pick it and hold Bleasdale at third.
Good block from Kedro there. And seeing that as a pitcher, I know I can throw another ball in the dirt and my catcher's going to be there.
That one ripped through the 5-6 hole by Kovalik, and that's going to score Bleasdale for the first run of the game for the Alma Scots. Firestein threw the pitch, and Kovalik just turned on it. Finally cracking the egg for Alma here today. Tony Smith takes inside for ball 1. You gotta wonder how long the leash is gonna be for Firestein here. We've got those 2 lefties warming up in the pen for a while. Misses inside again, hoping to just get out of the inning, you think, and then give one of the lefties a clean air of work. Just got one more inning to fill. Firestein's 2-0, fouled away. Good breaking ball in there for a strike. Even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top half of the 8th. Kovalik away from first. Smith in the box. He steals. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike, but Kedro able to throw it over to first, and a pick from the newly acquired first baseman, Billy Bork. ends the inning. Going to the bottom half of the 8th. Last ups for the Bulldogs. In an 8-1 advantage they take against the Alma Scots, looking to take the series here on the opening weekend for MIAA action.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Bottom top for the Bulldogs lead it off here in the bottom half of the 8th. Boyke, Oliver, and Bruder. As I look to get a couple more insurance runs here in the bottom half of the 8th. You need more than 7, Michael?
Right now, if I'm the Bulldogs, I'm just looking to continue with great approaches. If I can get more runs, I'll take more runs. But right now, I'm looking at how can I be the smartest base runner and ball player I can be.
Boyke fouls one off home plate, and it goes foul. And Hardacre gets ahead 0-1, which he failed to do in his previous 3 or 4 at batters. Seemed to really be getting behind. The 0-1 pitch is ripped by Boyke. Second base makes a play. It's good past her. Retires Boyke for the first out of the 8th inning.
Good swing on that ball, low in the zone. Just got a little too over top of it, and just a rollover, ground out to the second baseman.
And for the second time today, it's going to be a brother-for-brother sub. Christian Oliver pinch hitting for his brother Cam Oliver, and I know Remy was all over it in the first game, and I'm sure he'd be jumping out of his shoes to see it again in back-to-back games.
He's probably saying something to himself right now, like, I wish I was on that call.
First pitch to Christian Oliver, takes ball up high. You've got 35 on 35 here between Hardacre and Oliver.
Nice number battle.
The 1-0 pitch to Christian is down and away. Goes to 2-0. Oliver in a really good spot to hit one here. In his pinch hit at bat last game, he had a double, but it was one of those Nicolay Field ground rule doubles, as he hit it about 68 miles an hour, as Remy said, over the first base line and hit in play and bounced out of play over the fence. Called for a double, and he did come around to score. That one he takes up and in, near the hands. Sweet chin music, as you would like to say.
Yeah, that fastball just ran a little too far up and in.
The 3-1 pitch. It's in there for a strike. Oliver didn't agree. 3-2. Hardacre comes set. The payoff pitch to Oliver. Swung on and hit. Deep drive center field. Ranging back is Foley over the head. Hits off the wall on a hop. Oliver into second. Sliding and hits a real double on that one. Pounding the ground. And he's all pumped up after that one. Runner on second, 1 out. Bring up Nick Bruder.
And that's another 2-strike Oliver hit. The only real difference is who the actual player was. This one was Christian.
Brings up Nick Bruder. Last time he reached on one of the more unique plays you'll ever see, a drop third strike that was thrown to second because of the steal, and he slices that one into the mid of first baseman McIntosh, who tried to throw to second to get Oliver, but he was getting back in time. Oh, 2 outs in the inning. Ryan Davis up to bat. Has only gotten out once in this game, and he rips a line drive, base hit up the middle. Christian Oliver around third, barreling for the plate. It gets cut off, and he's going to score. And Davis delivers again with an RBI here in the bottom of the 8th. Bulldogs lead at 9-1.
Had an RBI double in his last appearance, also scored a run. This time up, has an RBI single. We'll see if that leads to a run as well.
David Kedro in his presumably final at-bat of the day. Davis away from first. Kedro awaits the first pitch. Swing in and miss. Hardacre gets ahead, 0-1.
Late decision to swing on that pitch, but I think he'll be ready to attack this next pitch.
Guess he wasn't. The fastball right down the middle lets it go by, 0-2.
We can't always be right up here.
Davis off of first, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Hardacre's pitch, and Kedro goes down swinging on a catch, and that'll do it for the Bulldog bats here in this one. We roll back for the top of the 9th. 3 more outs to get for Bulldogs arms. We'll see who comes out. It looks like it's going to be Firestein again, so we'll head to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the top half of the 9th. Bulldogs lead it 9-1 here on ACTV.
Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
3 more outs to go here in the top half of the 9th inning. Bulldogs look to close out the series and take this one by 2-1 after that heartbreaker on Thursday, and then show out the bats in game 1 of this doubleheader here today. And really, the bats came alive also in game 2. 4 runs in the first inning, 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and added on another one just there in the 8th. So a good day all around for the Bulldog bats. Offensively been real solid. Defensively, the pitching has been real good, especially game 2. Sliced down the right field line. Will it get out of play? It is out of play. Hayward nearly towards the fence as Sapienza in for his at-bat. 1-1.
Sapienza struck out his last time up, but he's 2 for 3 on the day with a double and single.
The 1-1 pitch. The sky into right field. Hayward ranging over at the track, and on a jumping catch makes it. put out Sapienza and one away here in the top half of the ninth.
Great play along the wall there by Hayward. Reaching up for the ball and crashing into the fence.
Now bring up Jack McIntosh, the first baseman. Firestein's first pitch is fouled off of the leg and not a play near the dugout.
McIntosh had a single in his first and recent plate appearance in this one.
The 0-1 is called strike on the outside corner. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is Firestein. And that one way outside, but right where they wanted it, between Kedro and Firestein. 1-2, we'll see if they try to bust them back inside. Looks like they're going back outside. Firestein's 1-2. Ground ball to short. Bruder, backhand over to first and retires McIntosh for 2 outs in the inning.
Great backhand play by Bruder. And then to go make a strong throw afterwards. Great defensive showing by the Bulldogs today.
Yeah, Bruder always sure-handed over there at shortstop. Had a couple of real nice plays last weekend. Nothing really to highlight in this one, just makes the routine plays, and that's what you want and expect out of your shortstop. Well, the Scots down to their final out here. Down to number 25. That's Grant. The wind really starting to pick up here. 1-1 count. Firestein delivers and yanks it outside. Taking a look over there, and the Bulldogs bullpen just antsy to hop over that fence to celebrate with their team. Grant lets that one go up high.
Firestein has not walked a batter yet. Is 3 1/3.
Grant sends one left center field, going back. Boyke at the wall and hits off of the base of the wall on a hop. And Grant with a 2-out double, not letting them go down yet. Brings up the 9-hitter in Mitch Foley, the center fielder. Is 1 for 3 today. Foley takes outside. He's got a single and a ground out to second, and flew out to center in his most recent at-bat in the 7th inning. Scots have gone through the order 4 times now as Foley takes up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Firestein looking to close this one out. 1 pitch away. They got to think. In there for a strike. Foley still ahead in the count, 2-1. Just looking to go station to station and keep the line moving if you're for the Scots here. Foley takes a strike right down the middle. Not sure what he's looking for here, but he's down. Even in the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Scots down to the last strike. It's Mitch Foley and Grant away from second. It's away, down, going to steal. Kedro throws, and he's safe. He's in there. Grant able to steal the base on the pass ball.
Good hop and throw by Kedro. But the throw was a little high, forcing Ryan Davis to jump up for it.
Yeah, that would have been an exciting end to the game. Foul tipped and out of the glove of Kedro. Staying alive is Mitch Foley.
Kedro had a dissatisfied look on his face after not catching that foul tip.
Turned on and fouled down the third base line. Bulldogs bullpen got a couple of guys just hanging over the fence. One of them got the foul ball down there.
Probably going to Try to hop back over top of him, and he does.
3-2 pitch from Firestein is sliced out of play, staying alive. Mitch Foley having a good at-bat here.
Good battle here with the 9-hole up. Looking to get the lineup turned over. Get the top of the lineup back.
Just missed outside on an off-speed pitch. Will allow Foley to reach on the walk. And the Bulldog bullpen going down to sit back on the bench. You're still one pitch away, guys. You still got 2 outs in the top of the 9th here.
It might be because it's raining. There might be some precipitation coming down. They want to stay dry.
I think you might be right, Michael. Hard to tell up here in the booth. Thank God we're covered. 1 strike. Bleasdale takes a second. Now he's down 0-2 with 2 outs. Foley away from first, Grant from third. Steals, low and away. Kedro able to stop it, no throw to get Foley at second. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Bleasdale. The leadoff hitter played right field today. Both games led off. Sends that one over to shortstop, base hit in the left center gap. That's going to score 2 runs. And Bleasdale around first has 2 RBI single. And Scott's not going away yet. They still trail 9-3 with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. And I think that is going to induce a pitching change. As Coach Rainey has come out, makes the motion. And it will be a relief pitcher coming in to finish off 1 more out. Firestein upset he couldn't get it done. And we'll get to the numbers on the new pitcher coming in after this. We'll hit a break. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. Bulldogs still lead it 9-3. Just 1 more out to get as the weather turning on us. We'll be back here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
I'm good to come back now if you want.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
It's Brock Shoemaker called upon to get 1 final out here for the Bulldogs as the rain is starting to come down again. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. But the 2 RBI single from Cameron Bleasdale has cut the lead a little bit down, 9-3. Now good passer up to bat. Takes a low inside. Ball 1. It's really been the story for the Scots here today. Have 11 hits, but only 3 runs. Bulldogs 14 hits and 9 runs. The Bulldogs were just able to get it done a couple of times with 2 outs, a lot with 2 strikes, and just able to get those runners in scoring position around to score. Aggressive base running they had. Just an all-around good day for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Firestein's
roped in the left center field and coming in to make the catch and end the game is Cassell, fresh into the ball game, making the catch, and that's going to put an end on the game. Bulldogs take it 9-3 and win the series, winning the last 2 games Real solid performance, especially today. The Bats showing out 18 runs in the first game, 9 in the second. Any thoughts, Michael, moving forward?
Great job by the Bulldogs today. Bats came alive. They got look to keep this doubleheader win and series win and use this momentum to build in the next week and the coming weeks.
Yeah, moving forward, don't forget to just stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. Moving forward for the Bulldogs, they'll play Trine University at home on Wednesday, April 2nd, and then they have a 3-game series with Olivet. First, they'll be at home on Friday, and then the doubleheader on Saturday, a week from today. So, well, to catch you for those 2 games against Trine and Olivet, I won't be on the call for those 2, but you should be, Michael, and Remy as well. Might see Sean Whitmer in there. We'll see what's happening. Any final thoughts on today's games, either one of them?
Great job by the Bulldogs. And for Alma, just keep playing baseball. You'll get the games to turn your way like they did Thursday night, the walk-off win over the Bulldogs here in Alma.
Yeah, the final line for Alma, 3 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors, 8 left on base. For Adrian, 9 runs, 14 hits, 0 errors, and 6 left on base. That's going to do it here from Nicolay Field. We had Tate Wise as our director, Michael Hale, Nathan Linder up here in the booth. Final score, Adrian College 9, Alma College 3. From all of us here at ACTV, so long, everybody.